Delhi Capitals Women vs UP Warriorz, 5th match highlights. UP Warriorz have won the toss and have opted to field. Lanning and Shafali Verma are at the crease. Lanning is on strike. Ismail will open the attack. 0.5. Ismail to Lanning 4. Lanning and DC are off the mark. The ball swings away and Lanning is in complete control. 1.5. Anjali Sarvani to Lanning 4. Once more Sarvani goes short, and Lanning has no problem dispatching that, swivels and pulls backward of square. 2.5. Ismail to Lanning 6. Streaky. Lanning has a big smile on her face. Full delivery at the stumps. Lanning looks to flick and gets a big leading edge. The ball sails over the long on rope. 3.5. Anjali Sarvani to Shafali Verma 6. Whoa, that's a fabulous shot. Shafali makes room and gets under the full delivery. It swings in, and that makes the contact more off the middle, sends it soaring into the long off-stand. 4.1. Ismail to Lanning 6. Another 6 for Lanning, and once again it is not off the middle. She is hurried by the short ball, but goes through with the pull, gets a big top edge, and the ball sails over fine leg. 4.2. Ismail to Lanning 4. That's much better. Width on offer and Lanning does not bother to keep the slash down. 4.6. Ismail to Lanning 4. Short and rushing Lanning on the pull. She gets a top edge, and the ball flies fine. 5.1. Gaikwad to Shafali Verma 4. Flatter and fraction short. Shafali cuts, and the toe edge runs away fine to third man. 5.3. Gaikwad to Lanning 4. Poor delivery. Drifts down leg. Lanning helps it along the way with a controlled pull. 5.5. Gaikwad to Lanning 4. Drops it short around off. Lanning makes a bit of room, gets on top of the bounce and cuts past point. 5.6. Gaikwad to Lanning 4. Massive over, 17 runs. 6.3. McGrath to Shafali Verma, out caught by Kyron of Jair. That's a fantastic catch, goes Grace Harris, who is being interviewed on air. It needed something special to break this partnership, and Kyron has come up with that moment. This was not a wicket-taking delivery, full and angled down. Shafali gets inside the line and helps it along the way. Kyron runs to her right from deep square leg and puts in the dive to take it inches above the ground. For a second, she was stunned herself, and so were her teammates. 7.2. Deepti Sharma to Kapp 4. Overpitched outside off, and Kapp does not miss out. Drills the drive hard and wide of extra cover. 8.3. Ecclestone to Lanning 650 for Lanning. Back-to-back half-centuries for the Delhi skipper. 9.1. Deepti Sharma to Kapp 4. There's the momentum. 10.2. Ecclestone to Kapp, out caught by Deepti Sharma. This is why Ecclestone is number 1. She mixes them up smartly and has picked up the big wicket of Kapp. She saw her advancing and shortened the length. Kapp still goes through with the loft and mistimes it horribly. Deepti runs in from long off and holds on to a good catch. 10.4. Ecclestone to Lanning 4. Short and outside off. Lanning loves it there, and she pierces the point region with precision. 10.5. Ecclestone to Lanning 4. Touch slower and drifting in. Lanning sits down and sweeps it backward of square leg. She rolled her wrists on top of the shot to ensure the placement was spot on. 11.1. Gaikwad to Lanning 4. Gaikwad continues to leak runs. Fraction short and Lanning is quick to pounce. Rocks back and nails the pull in front of square, beating the deep mid-wicket fielder. 11.3. Gaikwad to Lanning, out bowled cleaned up. Gaikwad finally wins the battle. She has dismissed Lanning thrice before and picks her up for the 4th time. Lanning yells a loud no, right after the stumps were disturbed. This was the arm ball which is flatter and slides in. Lanning goes back and tries to force it through the offside, misses, and the ball smashes into the top of middle stump. A fine knock comes to an end, and it is another 70 for the DC skipper. 11.6. Gaikwad to Capsey 6. Capsey wasting no time. She shimmies down, gets close to the ball, and that allows her to go against the spin. 12.3. McGrath to Capsey 4. Short and outside off. Capsey had the width and slaps it in front of square, right between extra cover and mid-off. 12.6. McGrath to Rodrigues 4. Neatly done. Back of length close to off. Rodrigues waits and plays the late cut almost off Healy's gloves. 13.1. Ecclestone to Capsey 6. Dropped. Anjali was very close to the rope, and in fact she's standing right on the ad cushions. 14.2. Ismail to Capsey, out caught by Ecclestone. This is a huge moment. Ismail was brought back to break this partnership, and she does just that. Grace Harris is pumped in the dugout. Capsey backs away, and Ismail follows her with a foolish delivery. Capsey is rushed on the loft because of Ismail's pace, and mistimes it towards extra cover, Ecclestone runs to her right and takes a good catch. 15.6. Deepti Sharma to Jonassen, 4, streaky. 16.5. Anjali Sarvani to Jonassen, 6, shot. Jonassen backs away, and Sarvani tries to follow her. But there's enough space for Jonassen to free her hands, and she lofts inside out over extra cover. 17.5. Ecclestone to Jonassen, 4, fraction short and flatter. Jonassen flat bats it past Rodrigues, and Deepti has no chance to stop near long on. 18.1. McGrath to Jonassen, 6, wow, Jonassen is playing a blinder. She charges down, picks the slower ball and lofts it straight back over. 18.2. McGrath to Jonassen, 4, fuller delivery on off. Jonassen makes room and pumps it over mid-off, cleared the fielder and picked up 4 more. 18.5. McGrath to Rodrigues, 4, poor delivery, strays down leg. 18.6. McGrath to Rodrigues, 4, massive over, 19 runs. 19.2. Deepti Sharma to Jonassen, 6, full toss outside off. 19.4. Deepti Sharma to Rodrigues, 4, another full toss. Rodrigues moves across and sweeps over backward square leg. 223 in the first game and 211 today. Delhi Capitals are flexing their strong batting line up in the competition.